The BeamNG Monster Jam Series heads back to the Superdome in New Orleans for its 8th event of the season. 16 more drivers will take on this crazy course, maybe the craziest so far of season number 6. And we'll see which of the 16 can try and find a way to get to victory here tonight in New Orleans. How will the points shake up with the points leader Elap Bright not competing tonight? BeamNG Monster Jam is next.
It's about that time, so put it up, let's get it on. Made it this far, time to show the world who's number one. Pull it up to the line, let's do it. Anything in my way, I'm running through it. I watch the lights and my hands are sweaty. I hear the people screaming, so you better get ready. Cause when it drops, I'ma take the shot, rock the spot, make it hot. Cause it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that time. It's been a long time.
We're back on JRTV for the 8th event of the BeamNG Monster Jam season as we're here in the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans for the next event. I'm Joe Rakowski, Trey brought along to me up in the booth. And Trey, look at this track we have out here. There's a double van stack out there. We have some unique car pyramids, some van stacks on the other side of the double. There's a lot of unique obstacles out here, Trey.
It's so much more colorful, Joe, than the last time. You remember last time where it was just brown?
Yep, all mud.
Now we got reds, blues, yellows, greens, whites, more browns, oranges. They had extra cars and vans and buses, and they just decided to actually put them everywhere.
There is stuff, everywhere out there. You have that big MX hill as well. So Trey, what do you think, since the last event was a mud bath, what do you think the drivers are thinking for this event? It's completely different now. There's obstacles everywhere.
What do I hit? Where do I start? I mean, what... Normally, these guys try to have some sort of a game plan, but like I always say, it never goes the right way. I don't think you can even make one for this.
No, it's just going to be go out there and see what
you can go. Look at that MX hill. It's a straight wall.
It is. Don't go up the back of it. As we go take a look at the 16 trucks and the drivers that will be driving them here tonight. Starting out will be Nathan Stapleton in the Bulldozer, and then you have Keegan Thompson and Rammunition.
Noah Brady's an Instigator, and Tristan McKinnon in Brutus.
Then there's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. He's in Viper this week, and then Matthew Burnett is in Destroyer.
William Seaman in the Raminator, and Ryan Wilson in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Nick Voorhees is in Gunslinger, and Chris Jericho is back behind the wheel of an Escalade.
Angel Gutierrez in Safe Auto Minimizer, and Justin Zidel in Superman.
Johnny Cox is back, this time in El Toro Loco, and Zachary Delello is now in Avenger.
Jordan Stout is in Maximum Destruction. To finish it off is Derek Fendel in Gravedigger.
All right, Trey, so the first driver out, Nathan Stapleton, has to be wondering, how's this going to go for him in the Bulldozer truck? Because it looks like he's going to start off with that unique kind of pyramid of cars that the track crew has made up here.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting, because what do you do, right? So I think, especially for the first truck out, you just got to kind of feel your way out for the first, good part of the run, and then I think with the second half or maybe the last quarter of it, you kind of just hope for the best.
Well, Trey, you know what I'm thinking is, looking at all these cars out there, with the track record of cars this season, I'd be a little nervous going out here, right? I mean, there's cars literally around every single corner, and then you have a giant pad of cars in between that blue van stack and then this double van stack. There's just cars that they laid out there. It's like a pad.
Yeah, how many flattened tires are we going to get this event, Joe? Uh-oh.
Whoa.
All right, we're good. How many flattened tires are we going to get this event? Because normally, like you were just saying, our what's the word I'm looking for? Percentage with it is not very good.
No, it's not. And we'll have to see. We'll keep count tonight, and we'll see. But Stapleton's into the final 30 seconds, and so far, while nothing amazing, Trey, it's definitely been good enough being the first driver out in these conditions, and, this... Oh! Wow! That was a nice sky wheelie.
That looked like that hurt a little bit.
It probably did. He landed right, I don't know if he landed on anything other than the chassis, so it probably did hurt a little bit. He's into the final 10 seconds. He's going to wheelie into the racing lane. That's going to hurt as well in the Bulldozer. Can he save the truck? No.
I don't think he knew where he was halfway through that, Joe.
No, I don't know how he could have because he was flipping all over. I mean, look at this again. Luckily, the clock went to 0, so he does fill the full 90 seconds, and it ends with this spectacular rollover.
Right here, and then he's going to slowly the horn goes flying, and never had a chance. I think he's a little dizzy, though.
Oh, he probably is. But Nathan Stapleton does a solid job starting out the night in the Bulldozer truck. The scores are coming in from the judges, and it will be a 20 for Nathan Stapleton, so a solid run to kick things off in the Bulldozer machine. So now Keegan Thompson's second truck out has a little bit of a gauge of what this track is going to do. The Rammunition out in its first and I believe only event this season, so we'll see what Keegan can do behind the wheel of this Dodge Ram truck.
Alrighty, well, we have a bar at the moment, right?
Yep.
So we know what we need to do. But it's only the start of it. It's only the second truck, like you mentioned. Nice little wheelie there, and we'll have to see what they can do out here. Gonna flip it around here. What do you think that these guys are? Did you say overstimulated with the amount of colors out there?
Yeah, their eyes are going all sorts of different directions because you have.
Not to mention these little blocks that someone can't put straight for whatever reason. That's really bothering me.
It's just
that. Why are they not straight?
Who knows, Trey? Who knows? It's just something different. But Keegan doing the first donuts of the night as he's into the final half of the run-in so far. Just like Bulldozer and Nathan Stapleton, it's been a solid run. Not anything too amazing. That's nice there off the MX hill, though. Oh,
very nice. Oh,
look out.
No. Oh,
what
a save.
And he kept it in bounds.
All right, so mark that down for anyone else coming out. That MX hill puts you right into a path of 15 other cars.
Yep, and yeah, so if you're going to go off it, don't go off too far like Keegan just did. But luckily for Keegan, he saved it, keeps it on all four wheels, and now he has still time left to do even more. That's nice there off the van stack right there.
He's going to combo it up. And
oh, there goes a tire. There goes a tire. Oh,
the first one.
And there goes a truck.
Well, so that's one tire so far off the backside of that red car stack. I thought it was a weird hit with the way the truck kind of just stopped in a way, right?
Yeah.
But right here, this is that thing we were talking about where that MX hill leads you right into a giant stack of cars. But the experience Keegan has to be able to save that truck is shown right there.
It's easy to forget, but Keegan Thompson is a World Finals champion, right?
He won the
first ever World Finals championship, so he knows what he's doing. And right there, that tire, it did a lot. Not only did it kick the truck over, but it nailed the hood off.
Yeah, that I guess when it went out big, right?
It did. That was a dangerous flat tire, but we'll put that one on the scoreboard for flat tires here tonight. So scores are in, and it's a solid 21. New leader, it's Keegan Thompson in the Rammunition here in New Orleans. So the bar has been raised again. This time Keegan Thompson with the 21 sits in the hot seat, but now Noah Brady comes down the Instigator. This is a truck that has been feast or famine so far this season. It's had some one good run, and then it had one run where it went one jump and flipped over early. So we'll see what side he gets in the Instigator here tonight. That was a weird sky wheelie.
That was it like pitched itself after it already started going straight up. So I don't understand how the gravity worked on that one, Joe, but he was able to continue it on. But yeah, you were saying that it's either a good run or it's a one hit and done, but luckily he's already made it one hit, so maybe it's going to line up be a good run here.
Oh, no! He went off it sideways. Luckily, it landed well, but I don't know if he saw what happened with Keegan, and he said, let me go off this, a little bit different, but he kind of miscalculated it when he was going off the ramp.
Well, not to mention that, for some reason, this one is a lot more narrower than, the other ones we've had so far, so I don't know if they ran out of dirt or they ran out of room.
I don't know what it is, but Noah Brady so far. Oh, look out, he's on two wheels! Wow! Holy cow.
Is he all right?
Now the clock has been, all right, he's fired back up already, so I probably just a truck issue there.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe the hit might have jolted something in the engine or the electronics where it shut the truck off, but luckily he was able to get it back going here with 17 seconds remaining on the clock, Joe. He's got a couple of nice moves, couple of, smaller saves. He's got a good run going here, but what else does he need?
We'll have to see into the final 10 seconds. Going for the double jump in the middle. Can he clear it?
Oh,
nice! And a wheelie after it.
Wheelie. Oh, slow it down.
Yeah, don't go too far out of bounds.
We had enough last week with trucks going out of bounds.
Yeah, they shouldn't be hitting any dumpsters this week, right?
Well, I don't know if I go that far.
He's still going on for
All
the
right.
fans here in New Orleans. Look at this.
It
Oh!
was just, oh, there it is.
Oh!
I was just about to say the clock's done, so a lot of this is just for the fans, and he made sure to give him a show to end it out here, Joe. But right here, is this that weird sky wheelie? No, it's not. This is the save. Yeah. So
look at this.
I don't.
Wow.
I mean, it must have been something where it just, it jumped it or something weird happened where it shut the truck off right there.
Especially with how fast he refired it. He was only sitting there for about 3 seconds, if that. So
he might have even hit something in the cockpit.
Trying to save it, he could have hit the kill switch.
And then right here, he didn't save this one though.
No, but luckily it was after the clock had expired. It was only for the fans, and the truck ends up on its lid. But Noah Brady did his job, and the Instigator had a very solid run. It was the first one to hit the double, so that should score him some points. And the scores are coming down from the judges, and they are enough for the lead. It's another new leader to 23 for Noah Brady, the Instigator, now in the hot seat in New Orleans. So there we go, another new leader, but now we have our first timer ever in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. Tristan McKinnon has never driven a truck in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. Well, here tonight in New Orleans, he's in the Brutus truck and looking to deliver it a good result here tonight.
I can't tell if this truck sits low or if it's just the way how wide the body is. It's a very weird stance.
Yeah, it's those CRCs, they're a little bit different than what we see out of, the race source or PEIs or even the CRDs. So that was another weird hit. I thought that maybe he had a tire go down, but it looks like everything's fine on that truck.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust those cars anymore, Joe. We know that they can already cause something here too. We're good. Oh my goodness, we're good.
Yeah, that was nicely put down by Tristan McKinnon in his first ever start in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. Nice there off the MX hill, launching it towards that car pad, and he gets over the other side. So that car pad so far not doing too bad for drivers.
Yeah, it definitely seems like whatever they used, nice air off of that. Does he clear it? Not quite. He's going to get into a nice wheelie, though. Careful.
Oh, my God.
We're good.
Trey, you have a gripe with the blocks. My gripe are those 2 red cars and the 2 blue cars on the other side. I don't know who put them there, but the blue ones are right in the way of the double right there, and the red ones are right in the way of the MX hill.
Maybe it was the officials who did that, making sure that these guys didn't go too hard or too fast.
Well, it's not really stopping them.
Hold on.
Whoa, look out.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you see the way that thing slid on the tires?
Yeah, that was interesting. Luckily for McGinnis, clock ticked down to 0, so another driver. All of them so far, Trey, have filled the clock.
The way this slides.
Wow.
It's so strange, but yeah, I mean, what are we now? Was this 5 for 5?
4 for 4.
4 for 4? How many trucks have we had so far?
4, yeah, 4 for 4. So there it is. The scores are in. McGinnis just short of the lead. It's a 22 for the Brutus. That'll put him right down to 2nd place. All right, Trey, this is a big one right here. Jericho Sr. is back in the Viper. Think about 2 weeks ago in Detroit. He made his inaugural start of the season and ended it, like 2 hits in the Prowler truck. So there's a lot on Fitzy's shoulders now in this first time we're seeing the Viper truck ever in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. It's like, all right, well, Fitzy better do some good stuff here tonight.
I thought the track was colorful, but Joe, this truck might take the cake.
This is a very unique truck. Oh, God, what a hard hit sideways. Oh! All right.
What is that car made out of? Cement?
They packed it with concrete or something.
The monster truck.
Oh, Fitzy, watch out for the dumpsters.
Joe, you were saying about hitting dumpsters?
It's okay. He got nice air off the end. Oh, no! 2 wheels! Oh, my gosh.
Oh. Is he driving angry or is he just driving to hit stuff?
Might be driving a little bit stupid out there. I don't know what's happening. Oh!
Slow it down. Oh, he's going to have to back up. Well, judges aren't going to like that as much. But
there's a lot to unpack here, Trey, so far.
Yeah, I don't even know how to talk about this because every time I try to talk about one thing, he's immediately doing something else.
Well, he's already done a lot better than his first run of the season in Detroit, and he is gunning for that lead. He has that big save. If he can finish this run out, he has a shot to try and contend with Noah Brady and the Instigator.
Yeah, definitely here. He's got to fill out 10 more seconds, which for him, it's going to be hard.
Oh, no!
Goodness.
Oh, no way! No way!
Was that part of the plan?
I don't think so. I don't. He was just going to cross-thread those vans, and it did a backflip.
All right. Well, this is the longest we've seen off of this double.
Yeah, that's huge
so far
air.
tonight, and it almost ended his run because
right
of this
here.
bounce right here, and then another car just stops the truck.
They might have saved the truck, honestly, too.
I don't understand. And then right here, Joe, I don't even know. What do you say about this?
Yeah, that's made to cross-thread. It just didn't work. Wow.
Immediately on his lid. And then is that a somersault backwards?
Yeah, I would say like a backwards somersault, because it's not a technical backflip because he didn't do it in air. But the scores are coming in for Zach Fitzwater Sr., and it's enough. Another new leader, 24 for the Viper. Fitzwater now back in the hot seat. Well, Trey, that's great to see. Zach Fitzwater Sr. back with a good run in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series, but the winner of last week's event, Matthew Burnett, now in the Destroyer this week, is looking to knock him off immediately after.
I love this truck, Joe. This truck is fantastic.
Yeah, the Destroyer is an amazing monster truck, and we'll see what Burnett can do with it. Obviously, he's had a great season. He's up there in points now, so he's one of them contending for the regular season championship, and really could be one to try and take over after this week, because the points leader, Eli Bright, is not here this week.
Yeah, he decided that he needs a week off, I guess, so he decided to skip out on this, which, you know, honestly, it's all fair, because I don't think it's going to hurt him too much, right, other than, like you mentioned, the points lead, but in the grand scheme of things, might not be the worst idea.
Yeah, and
nice wheelie right there.
You know what? Maybe Eli didn't have a choice to skip. I mean, remember last week when he flipped the truck and it almost hit some officials and some.
Oh, you think he's on, like, you know, not a suspension, but a
leave of absence or something.
Yeah, a safety leave is what we'll call it.
Yeah, maybe the official said, we're not going to say anything. You're not suspended, but just sit this one out this week.
Would it be the worst idea if he's just, you know, watch this week?
Especially since he already got chewed out a few seasons ago going into the stands in Atlanta. So,
well, we don't need to go back to that, Joe.
But back to Matthew Burnett, who's put out a very solid run, kind of like we've seen, you know, everyone so far has had some really solid runs, but he needs something big in this Destroyer truck to really contend with what Fitzwater just did.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting, what, 5 for 5 right now with guys going full length.
Oh, here we go!
Oh, my goodness.
Reverse move.
Is he gonna
for
clear
the double! Oh, no! Oh, wait!
My goodness.
What a save!
Okay. I didn't think that was going to work out like that.
Well, Matthew Burnett, he went for the Dan Evans, the reverse move in the Destroyer, and he didn't clear the double. He got close, though, for going in reverse. That was impressive.
That was definitely something there. I don't even know what you go about that. So what, we're 6 for 6 with guys completing the clock now?
Yep, everyone so far has filled the full 90 seconds.
This might be a new record.
We're getting close there. Yeah, the scores are coming in. Fitzwater has the lead with a 24, and this will tie Fitzwater. So Burnett and Fitzwater share the hot seat at a 24. Trey, I'd like to point out we are 6 trucks in as William Seaman comes out in the Raminator. We're 6 trucks in, and we have 6 scores that range from a 24 to a 20.
Yeah, this might be one of the most competitive weeks we've had in I don't know how many seasons, right? So this just goes to show you that everyone here came to win this event, and they're giving it their all right now. You got to. Oh, we're good. Wow, that kind of set him up perfectly to hit that square.
Yeah, that was very nice.
I was gonna say, remember, Joe, that hot seat is only built for pretty much 2 guys. So next person either you're gonna to beat them, or it's going to be pretty cramped.
Yeah, there might be some laps being shared if someone else ties. So you have to beat that 24, otherwise someone's going to be standing or someone's going to be sitting on someone's lap, and it might just get a little awkward up there. So
nice wheelie right there.
That was nice. And Seaman's another one of those drivers that's up there in points, and he could really use a good run here tonight in this Raminator truck to try and maybe take over control of the points. He's going off the MXL. Big air.
Nicely done right there, and line it up to not get in any trouble with that van stack there. He's going to go over those blue cars that you hate oh so much, Joe. To hit the racing lane. Nice air off of that as well.
He's going to combo it up into the van. That's something those racing lanes do. They put those vans there and combo up immediately. So final 20 seconds. William Seaman has once again another solid run, but needs something big to differentiate himself. Going to be a wheelie right there into the van.
Oh
for
goodness.
Forwards. Oh, no.
Well, Joe, it took us 7 trucks to do it, and we finally have one that came up about 10 seconds short. But it was still a very, very, solid run with if you don't factor in that time remaining there. So we'll have to see what the judges feel right here. And Joe really didn't have a chance to do anything with this.
Nope, it was once that move was made, it was basically over.
Oh, and he hit the dumpster.
He hit the dumpsters, but he didn't have any control over that, so that's just fine. Scores are in for William Seaman. It's going to be a 20, so that ties him with Stapleton for last place, but not a good run, not filling the clock. So that is disappointing for William Seaman. Still a good score, though, still in the 20s, as Ryan Wilson comes down the monster putt Dalmatian. Holy cow, that was where he was going there.
I think he forgot the stadium ended.
Maybe so, but here's another, nice classic truck. Ryan Wilson's been making the rounds this season from truck to truck, and this week he's in the Monster Putt Dalmatian. He's had a very unlucky season. We've talked about, not having good luck. Ryan Wilson's one of them that just hasn't been able to find a truck that's matched him, or a truck that's had a good run this season. So Wilson's hoping for something good here tonight in New Orleans. Watch out. Hard side slap, but put the truck down nicely.
I don't know if he knows this, but dogs tend to like to walk on 4 legs and not 2. Yeah. So if we can keep it on all 4, that'd be great. Oh my goodness.
What a sky. Oh!
Ooh.
Wow.
Not supposed to bend like that.
No, it's not, and that truck is done.
It's stuck.
And
that's
only about halfway into the run.
Oh
gosh.
Oh.
It's free.
Hold on, don't unbuckle yet.
It's free from its prison. Yeah, and watch out for the officials that may have already
How
gotten down.
are they going to get that out of there, Joe?
They're going to use a lot of equipment, I have to think.
Look at this. I mean, watch the back of the truck.
Ooh. Ooh. When you see sparks, you know you've broken.
It's not supposed to bend.
Look at the drive shaft on the rear. Look how it's bent.
Oh, that's like a 15 degrees right there. That's supposed to be straight.
Yep, and there's no wonder why he wasn't getting any traction to try and save it up there, because he had no rear-wheel drive.
And then eventually,
look at this.
It let go.
Oh,
it's almost like we're back in the mud, Joe.
Yeah.
It slowly is going down.
Yeah. Luckily, it just slid. It didn't roll. Right.
Right.
It just kind of slid on its roof. So unfortunate for Ryan Wilson, though.
Yeah. Again.
Here are the scores. It's an 11, so the lowest score of the night for Ryan Wilson. Well, we had a good run going. We were 6 for 6. The last 2 have not been able to fill the clock. We'll see if Nick Voorhees and the Gunslinger can bring us back to form, as there's a truck that's had a pretty good season up to this point with different drivers. And look at Voorhees for the first of the 90 seconds. That's huge. That may be the biggest launch off that MX Hill tonight.
I think it definitely is going to be up there, Joe. If not, like you mentioned, it does take the cake for it. We'll have to see if he can keep that type of attitude and momentum up for the rest of this run, Joe. So far, we went through 6 trucks who completed the time. The next 2 failed to do so. So let's see if the trend continues, or if he can get back to filling out this clock.
Well, I think what that shows with these last 2 is that the bar has been raised so high after the Fitzwater run, after the Burnett run, that are currently tied at a 24, that the drivers coming after are saying, all right, we gotta do something big here to try and contend with those 24 scores. And it's just kind of ended these drivers' runs early. And Nick Voorhees, I don't know if he thinks he's racing, but like, holy cow, he's flying.
Well, I think he has 2 settings in that truck with that pedal, is either fully on or fully off.
And it's fully on this whole run so far, but Nick Voorhees is one of the better drivers in the history of the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. He knows how to control a truck, and here tonight he's done a great job. He's it's been controlled chaos out there for him.
Yeah, definitely, and he's going to flip it around here, Joe, with about 10 seconds remaining left on that clock right here. What else can he do to really sell? Oh, my goodness.
That was nicely done. Oh, look out! Whoa!
Goodness.
How'd he do
I
that?
don't think that was the proper way to hit that, but he was already facing up when he made contact with the backside of it.
And he's still not done. The clock's ticked to 0. He's still not done for the fans.
I think he wants to try to run this truck into the ground, Joe.
Oh, look at he's like drifting it. That's... Oh, my God.
Oh, hold
look
on.
at this.
This is going to hurt. Oh.
And a little bit of a wheelie after it, too.
The truck just does not want to flip.
And he's not going to flip it. He's going to end it.
That was fantastic.
That was a great momentum run. The only thing you can take away is that he never had a big move like Fitzwater or Burnett.
No, definitely not. He had the momentum. He had that one moment where he had to back up, but other than that, like you mentioned, Joe, no save, no big wow factor. We'll have to see what the judges feel.
Yeah, so the scores are in. It's going to be a tie with a 23 for third place, so 1 point short for Nick Voorhees. All right, we're getting down towards the nitty-gritty of the field as Chris Jericho comes out in an Escalade. We'll see what Jericho can do. So far this season, his best freestyle runs have not come behind the wheel of this truck, but behind the wheel of Avenger. So we'll see if he can try and find maybe a good run here tonight in the Escalade truck.
All right, Joe. We'll have to see what can go on here. Oh.
He almost missed it, but
He
tapped
missed
it.
But that's okay.
Yep. Yeah, we saw last week that they kind of let you go if you slam into them. So maybe not the try though.
Muddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have a little bit more control with this.
Whoa.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh no! There's a second tire.
Oh, that's a second one, and it's a rear tire.
Yeah,
too.
makes it a lot worse. Oh, he's still going on. Holy cow! Oh!
Now and then he broke it.
This is going from bad to worse for Chris Jericho. He's still going. Still has about half the run left. So I mean, he's gonna try and keep going, but this is really gonna hamper what he can do in this freestyle.
Oh
my gosh!
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh!
Absolutely struggling right here.
Well, he's still going for the fans. They're enjoying it.
Oh my god!
Oh! Oh, what a move that was!
I don't know what is going on right now.
Oh no, not again! Oh! What?
How is the truck holding together?
How is he doing this? I mean, hey, I'd give him some points for what he's doing right now.
He's got 3 seconds left, Joe. Can he hit one more obstacle? He's gonna get a small hit out of the van stack, and then he's gonna. God. I think he's mad.
Call me crazy, but I'd say this could contend.
It definitely could.
Oh no!
This could definitely be a top 3 run. He's finally flipped the truck over after trying for the last 30 seconds, Joe.
Well, you know what? If you give points for effort, Chris Jericho gets like 10 of those, right? Because look at this. Oh
this, I don't even know what you say.
I mean, that... I just don't know how he did that, right? He had a flat tire and it was broken. And he still did all that stuff.
Oh, that hurts.
Yes, it does.
And then finally, that's what ended up doing him in. But, Joe, what are the judges going to say about this?
We'll have to see. It's a tie with a 24 in the hot seat. We'll see what they give Chris Jericho on the Escalade. The scores are in. We have a new leader at a 25. Chris Jericho now sits in the hot seat. So how about that trade for Chris Jericho? Broken truck and all, but he wills it to the hot seat as Angel Gutierrez comes out in the truck that won last week in Oakland, the Safe Auto Minimizer.
Oh my goodness. All right, well. What do you think you gotta do?
Bar's been set now. They, you know, from week to week, it seems like judges favor different things. Whoa, hold on. He got bounced around there in the Safe Auto truck. It seems like from week to week, judges favor different things. Some weeks maybe they like the momentum aspect better. But Trey, I think tonight, what you have to do to try and take the lead, they are liking those big wow moments and kind of the craziness of freestyle runs.
Yeah, definitely. So, oh
gosh.
Oh. All right, we're good. Sorry, I just had to make sure that we were going to continue here.
Yep.
So I think what you have to do then is risk the truck every hit you take.
Oh, nice slam move right there. But yeah, I totally agree that these judges are looking for those big moves, those big moments, those moments that stick out rather than the run as a whole maybe. And that's some nice air right there off the MX Hill. And, you know, Gutierrez has done a very solid job once again with momentum, kind of like we saw with the Gunslinger, but you need those moves to contend with that 25.
Yeah, 100%. So we'll see in the final 20 seconds here what he can pull out of this bag of tricks here. He's going to go out of Browns, which is officials might be too happy about. They're going to cross thread.
Whoa! That was cool.
Wow!
Oh, look out!
Hurt.
Oh! Ooh. He's still not done. Look at that!
How'd that work out in his favor?
Oh! Oh! That hurt. That was a stuff.
That did not feel good.
No, it did not. But Trey, for a run that had great momentum all throughout, and then the final basically 10, 12 seconds, he turned on crazy mode.
Yeah. I mean, this was insane.
And then right here, look, he wheelies it off of that into the van stack, gets a huge sky wheelie, which rotates, and look at this truck. Wow.
That was impressive.
That was, and what do the judges think for Angel Gutierrez? The scores are in. It's a three-way tie for a second. It's another 24 for Gutierrez. And then there were 5, and here comes Justin Zidel in the Superman. We'll see what Zidel can do. This is a driver who, you know, he's been struggling this season away from his Gravedigger truck, right? I mean, we think about Zidel, one of the best. He's won a World Finals championship, but since he's not been in a Gravedigger in any event this season, it's been hell and back for Zidel.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very weird off type season for him, right? So we'll have to see if he can find the momentum again.
Yeah, and maybe the Superman truck is what he needs. We'll have to see what Zidel can do here in New Orleans. But he has to beat that 25 from Chris Jericho on the Escalade, which was just a crazy run with broken parts. We'll have to see if Zidel or any of the 4 after him can find a way to top it. But Zidel's going to look to put the mark up here for the 4 drivers coming after. He's getting some good speed built up, but once again, you need those big moves.
Yeah, definitely here. Still got 40 seconds remaining, though, so he's got plenty of time. Nice air off of that. He's going to combo it up into a nice slap wheelie there, carrying it the entire length of the rest of the stadium that he had there. Very nicely done.
That was a very nice move for Zidel, and he still has 30 seconds left to do some more. So he's going to go off the van stack. Nicely done there. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Whoa!
Oh, no!
It's another run where he just can't put it all together.
I don't even know. What do you even say now?
It's just, and this was just bad bounces, right? I mean, he's bouncing all around here, and the wall's coming up. He has to hit the brakes, and nothing went his way.
No, it's just the luck has not been on his side whatsoever, Joe, and it's going to have to continue on the next week.
Yes, it is. There's still 4 events left before the World Finals after tonight. As the scores are in for Zidel, it's going to be a 19, the second lowest score of the drivers that have gone out so far tonight. And then there were 4. And how about this, Trey? Johnny Cox, he did 1 event so far this season. It was the first ever event of the season in Arnhem where he won it in the Taz. Well, since then, those 20 points haven't quite been enough to keep him, you know, up in the points. He's kind of falling down. Oh, look out. Oh, no. Oh,
yes.
Wow, what a save.
Fantastic.
That was nice for Johnny Cox.
He lost the horn, though.
Yeah, he did lose a horn. But this is a big freestyle for him because he needs to place well. Those 20 points have kind of put him down near the cut line. So he said, listen, I can't just do that 1 event now. I need to come back for more. And he's coming back for more.
Nice sky wheelie there. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. That truck shuddered.
That probably hurt a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And I think it may have bent a sway bar on it.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a lot of weight going to the back of that truck right there. But, Joe, that's not going to stop him from trying to finish out this run right here. Joe, he's got some, if he can keep the momentum up, I think he might be looking at a good run here.
Oh!
There's enough.
Oh, my gosh. What in the world?
I don't know what just happened.
Well, that's our 3rd tire of the night. It's been lower than I was expecting, but once again, oh gosh, it's oh my gosh, Johnny Cox is out of control. Oh.
And he's done.
But filled most of the clock, only 8 seconds left, and he had 2 big moves in there. Those 2 big saves, including where we're going to see this one of his first hits right here off this van stack.
All right, Joe. So right here, he's gonna dip it in a little bit. Luckily, the tires gripped up. The one tire gripped up. Was able to pull the truck back around, and he was able to continue on there. Like you mentioned, that was one of his very first hits right there, and I think this is what is going to end out the run. Yep. It's always the cars, Joe.
He was just out of control after cutting that tire down, and luckily it was a solid run, and it should be a decently high score for Johnny Cox in the El Toro Loco. So we'll see what the judges give him. The scores are in. It's once again 777s, another 21 for the El Toro Loco. And now we're down to 3. Zachary Delello is looking for something good in the Avenger. Once again, other than that one win, I think his best finish is 14th, and last week he had a 16th to his list. So Delello is trying to find something good, and maybe the Avenger, which has had some good runs this season, could be the one to give it to him.
He's gonna... I think... Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no,
oh,
no.
no.
Come on, save it,
Oh,
save it,
no.
save it, save it, save it! Oh, my gosh, you are kidding me.
Unbelievable. I didn't even get a word out.
We talk about bad luck, Trey. This man, I don't know what has happened to him this season, but he's like cursed.
I have no words. I'm surprised the truck held together right here.
Yeah, if he could have pulled out. Oh, my God.
Just had no momentum to flip it around. That's...
I just can't believe it.
Yeah. That's so sad. I don't know what to
speechless
say.
commentators up here as the scores are in. It's only a 6. That's once again the lowest score of the night for Delello. And then there were the two biggest truck names as Jordan Stout for the second straight week comes out in Maximum Destruction. So Trey, that's 2 straight weeks. Hernandez has taken off in Maximum Destruction. We'll see what Stout can do now as he is lining up for the double.
Well, he's got the Maximum Destruction headspace of might as well just full throttle it and see what happens, right?
Yep. Well, he's been a Max D driver in the past, so he knows what to do. And he's going to air it out over the double. Nicely done for Stout. He clears it easily and now has the rest of the run to go big for the fans. But think about last week. He went too big too early. He only ended up in 13th place with the 17th. So Stout wants to do a little bit more than that this week.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll have to see what he has planned here. He's got some nice air. I don't even know if he hit the car stack or he hit the van or what he hit there.
I think that was the van that he hit right there. But he's 30 seconds into the run. A minute remains for Jordan Stout. Nice air off the car pyramid right there. Going to go back for the van the other way. Get over it nicely. So Stout with a solid run so far. Maximum Destruction starting to, I think he's just building it up. Getting towards the, oh my gosh.
Huh.
Took that van with them.
Oh,
no! Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
That 2 straight weeks for Stout to be back behind the wheel of Maximum Destruction. In both weeks, it does not go right at all.
That's crazy. I mean, he just slid down the back of it.
Yeah.
Never got a chance.
Oh, my gosh. That is another unfortunate, instance right there for Jordan Stout and Maximum Destruction. Once again, it's going to be another lower score as the scores come in. It's only a 12 for Jordan Stout. That's the 3rd lowest score of the night, but now we have Gravedigger to come. So here we go. Derek Fendel for the 2nd time this season behind the wheel of Gravedigger. And Trey, I think he's lining up for the back of the MX Hill. I'd be nervous because we just saw what happened to Stout.
I was going to say, he did just see what happened, right?
Well, if he doesn't, Trey, it's a little bit bragging, right? They could do it to Team Max D.
Well, I think that counts for some bragging rights there then, right?
I think so. But Derek Fendel out here, 2nd time this season in Gravedigger. It's either going to be him getting a win this season for Team Gravedigger or Chris Jericho getting his 2nd of the season and his 1st in the Escalade. So that's what's on the line right here in New Orleans.
Going to put it into a nice wheelie there, combo it up with the white.
Oh, look out.
We're good.
Right,
okay, I was going to say he's going to combo it up without wrecking the truck.
Yeah, but a minute remains for Derek Fendel. Holy cow, that van kind of nosed him down as he combos that up over the back of the racing lane. And it looks like he's looking towards the double jump. Can he clear it?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, he does. And he's going to continue on here, Joe. 40 seconds remaining. Oh. 40 seconds remaining in the run here, Joe. Personally, I feel like he's got to step it up a little bit.
Oh, that's stepping it up. Oh, no, he's upside down. No, he's not.
Oh, my goodness. The van stack helped him.
All right. Well, Derek Fendel, he now has 20 seconds left, and he is going on a tear now.
Oh, he flipped the car.
It's fine. Keep it going right here. Oh, look out. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
What just happened?
And Derek Fendel leaves about 7 seconds on the clock, Trey. Was what he did in those 83 seconds enough to top what Chris Jericho did?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm going to leave it to the judges, Joe. But right here, the van helped him.
What a save.
He might
Wow.
want to go thank that piece of equipment right there.
Go out and kiss it? Yeah.
Yeah. But then right here, I mean, this is just crazy in itself.
Yeah, look at this flip. Oh,
What did he catch on the car?
the bumper, I think, of the car.
Well, there's a shocker.
Yeah,
Said no one.
and then pieces of his gravedigger body went everywhere, but scores are in for the gravedigger. It's not enough. It's a 23, which means for the second time this season, Trey, Chris Jericho in Escalade is going to win. But look at all these scores and how close they are.
I think this is easily our most competitive event we've had in a long time, Joe.
25, 3 24s, 3 23s. Then you have that 22 down there from Tristan McKinnon, first ever start. And then you go down to this page, even a few more in the 20s, right? Then you have a 19, and then you have the 3 drivers that, left a lot of time on the clock. Stout, Wilson, and then obviously we saw with Delello only getting about 2 hits in the Avenger. And how this is going to shake up the points trade, because entering this one, Eli Bright had the points and he misses. And now new man in town is Matthew Burnett, but Jericho right there, and Eli Bright's still close enough.
Make sure that the tiebreaker judges awake, because he's got a lot of work to do, Joe. But this was insane, and right there you can see Eli Bright drop 2 spots as we're going down. Just outside the top 10, Joe. This is still pretty much anyone's game.
And think about, Delello's done every event this season. There he is in 16th. He's done 8 events. If you take away that win, which is 20 points, he'd only have 14 points from the other 7 events combined.
Yeah, so he needs to find his groove back here at some point.
And how about the big run for Fitzwater tonight? It bumps him in. So the first time in a few weeks, we've had someone actually fall out of the top 24. Fitzwater is into 16 points. Still not safe enough, but currently inside the top 24. Then we go down to the 4 drivers below. David Spears is in a tie, but he's below. Then you have Zach Winkle a few points below. McGinnis, his first event, if he could do some more, he could jump in. And so can Noah Clifton. We'll see you guys on Christmas Eve next week from Salinas, California.